Namaste YouTube, welcome to Cafe Enoma and welcome to our special reaction, a tribute reaction for the day the music died. Today is 3rd Feb 2020, but this happened on 3rd Feb 1959, the day when three super legendary musicians passed away in one go, in one accident. I don't know what they may have become today if they really lived the life they deserved. But because their life was cut short so soon, we don't even know how much they had in them musically to offer to this world. It was a tribute suggested by our patron Michael. He informed us many days ago about this to do it, and these three songs he chose for us to react to for today. One song is by Richie Valens, second song is by Buddy Holly, and the third song is by the Big Bopper. Three songs back to back we will be reacting in this reaction, and if everyone is interested, I would like to read a note about the incident that happened on 3rd Feb 1959. It was provided by our patron Michael, and this is for you, Michael. Thank you for giving this information. People like me wouldn't even know what all happened, what exactly was the incident like on the day, how it happened.
It's been 61 years now. Okay.
It's slightly long, but I'm sure it makes more sense for all the people who don't know what is the reason why it is called the day music died.
Because many viewers in Asia and Africa are unaware of all this. So it's important to give them some background when we do such tributes or specials on our channel.
It was the Winter Dance Party Tour, January and February 1959. Buddy Holly's original band, the Crickets, had elected not to go on the tour. Buddy grabbed a few other friends to join him. Waylon Jennings on the bass guitar he had chosen, Tommy Alsop on the guitar, and Carl Bunch on drums. The organizers of the tour had underestimated the cold weather conditions in the Midwest, Wisconsin, Iowa, and Minnesota, and the distance between cities combined with the cold had caused the unheated bus to break down multiple times in below freezing conditions. Carl Bunch suffered frostbite to his toe and had to leave the tour, leaving Buddy Holly without a drummer. Richie Valens would sit in on the drums for the next few shows. After pulling into Clear Lake, Iowa for the show on Feb 2nd, Buddy chartered a small plane to take himself, Waylon Jennings, and Tommy up to the next city. The Big Bopper, whose original name is, it's the stage name, J.P. Richardson, was legitimately sick with a cold or a flu, and Waylon Jennings offered him the seat on the plane so he could get checked out by the doctor before the next show. Richie Valens had been pestering Tommy all night about getting his seat. Richie was also sick, but not as bad as Bopper. So Tommy repeatedly told him no. Final minutes before takeoff, Tommy told Richie they could flip a coin and for the seat. Richie called heads and won. Tommy recalls him saying something to the effect of, "That's the first time I've ever won anything." Because he won the toss and he got to sit on the plane, he was overjoyed. The plane took off in a snowstorm with a little or no visibility, and the pilot, as it turned out, was not qualified to fly with instruments alone. Shortly after midnight on Feb 3rd, the plane crashed into a lonely cornfield outside of Clear Lake. Buddy Holly, age 22, Richie Valens, age 17, the Big Bopper, age 28, and the pilot Roger Peterson, age 21, were killed. Richie Valens had already put 5 songs onto the Billboard Top 100 and had yet to turn 18 years old. The Big Bopper is best known for his hit song Chantilly Lace, but he also wrote multiple number one hit songs for other artists.
You know what we'll do? We'll continue with this afterwards if there's too much, because it's a lot of time in that. Let's get on with the music. The day the music died, very, very important day in the history of music, especially in America, but also in other parts of the world. I can't believe that this artist we are going to listen to now was just 17 when he passed away, and you said he already had so many
5 number ones.
Yeah, on the Billboard charts.
Yeah.
Incredible. You can only imagine what his contribution would be if he were lived till the age of 40 or 50. You know? Wow. So that was a huge loss. Richie Valens, I didn't know about that. Yeah. I thought Buddy Holly was the biggest, but with this statistic, it makes Richie Valens a huge loss for the music industry. Richie Valens, La Bamba. That's a song selected by Peyton Michael. Let's get started. It's a song I've heard of Los Lobos. In fact, I was unaware that it was an original by Richie Valens until this got requested. So let's get started. Incredible singing, very youthful, vibrant voice he had, and he sings so beautifully, and it's got so much energy in it. At the same time, the guitar work is pretty good. It holds it together along with the vocals. The whole song, wonderful. What are your thoughts on this?
It's a song that I've heard too, I think in movies many times. Whenever there is salsa or something like that, dance. Especially, I don't remember if this was there in Along Came Polly or in some other movie. At the dance scene, this song was being played. I remember. It's so pronounced, it's so different. Unique song that you will get it instantly with the tune like that and his voice like that. You get it. And you said Los Lobos have also done a cover of it.
Yeah, in fact that is what I heard, and I thought it was an original, but it isn't.
So it must be a popular song for parties, for dance, for fun times.
Yeah, we'll move into the second song. We don't want to really go too deep into these songs because it's mainly to remember the day that music died, that we're doing this tribute reaction special. Buddy Holly, Crying, Waiting, Hoping. Yeah. This is from the Apartment Tapes with the date
14th 12. That is 14th of December.
December 1958. Okay. Yeah. Let's get started. Crying, Wailing, Hoping. Waiting and Hoping.
Crying, waiting, hoping you'll come back. I just can't seem to get you off my mind. Crying, waiting, hoping you'll come back. You're the one I love, and I think about you all the time. Crying, my tears keep falling all night long. Waiting, it feels so useless. I know it's wrong to keep a crying. Waiting, hoping you'll come back. Maybe someday soon things will change and you'll be mine. Crying, my tears keep falling all night long. Waiting, it feels so useless. I know it's wrong to keep a crying. Waiting, hoping you'll come back. Maybe someday soon things will change and you'll be mine. Crying, waiting, hoping.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Crying. Wow, he really knows, he really knew to sing so beautifully. This is a masterly fashion of singing. And this kind of trend never goes out of style. Wow. These kind of songs, the ones we are listening to so far, the first two itself, will be heard even 200 years from now. It may be,
we enjoyed today.
it may be 60 years already
since
these songs were released, or 60 years or more. But by the time, long after we have all gone who are watching this reaction, this kind of music will still be heard. It's very simple. It's artistic. It's beautiful. So much emotion in it. That's when it, matters. The way he stressed on certain words like crying, sung it with a deeper voice. Beautiful, beautiful. Even in the earlier song, we noticed that with the rolling of the R's, done so well, beautifully by Richie Valens. And here, Buddy Holly is just a vocal artist. Was a vocal artist. Wow. These guys, 22 years old, Buddy Holly, wow. Can only imagine what kind of music he would have produced if he lived till the age of 50. Wow, that would be.
These artists were some of the pioneer members of rock and roll music that happened after that.
It's no wonder they say this is the day that music died. Where did this headline come from, or this title or slogan? The day.
I think that was the newspaper that was printed the next day or something. When that was the headline of the day the music died, and it was considered to be one of the most tragic days of that time.
Yeah, and incidentally, it was used as one of the main lines.
First time when I heard.
Yeah, Don McLean's American Pie.
Yeah.
Anyway, so anything else you'd like to add about the song? Anything at all? Before we move to the last
like
song?
the feel of it. I'm only stuck with the fact that Apartment Tape. What is that? Apartment Tape was an album, or it was actually discovered after his demise.
Never thought of that. It could be something left behind and they released it.
After going through his stuff and the songs that were found.
Passing. This artist I've never heard in my life, at least not that I remember, unless he has been with.
Richardson.
Was he part of the Crickets? Was he part of anything?
No, the Crickets weren't playing.
So this artist I've never heard in my life, and I'm really interested in knowing. Richie Valens, after of course knowing that these songs were by him, which Los Lobos sang, I did realize that I've heard those songs but not his version. The Big Bopper I've never heard before. Chantilly Lace is the name of the song that is selected by our patron Michael. We are keeping it short and mild on this review because obviously keeping the day in mind and the tribute, the purpose of this tribute, obviously we are not going too deep into the lyrics or anything like that.
Lyrics are
It is just in memorandum. memorandum. Let's get started. Chantilly Lace by the Big Bopper. J.P. Richardson is the full name, right? Okay.
Hello, baby. Yeah, this is the Big Bopper speaking. Oh, you sweet thing. Do I what? Will I what? Oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face and a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like. What's that, baby? But, oh, honey. But, oh, baby, you know what I like. Chantilly lace had a pretty face, had a ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round, round, round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's the what I like. What's that, honey? Pick you up at 8 and don't be late. But baby, I ain't got no money, honey. Oh, all right, honey, you know what I like. Chantilly lace and a pretty face, ponytail hanging down, a wiggle in the walk and a giggle in the talk. Lord, make the world go round. There ain't nothing in the world like a big-eyed girl to make me act so funny, make me spend my money, make me feel real loose like a long-necked goose, like a girl. Oh, baby, that's what I like.
Beautiful, beautiful. Nice. These are good songs, all three of them. I like this one. It's bubbly, it's cheerful, it's energetic, and it tells you exactly what's on his mind and what he likes the most. What are your thoughts?
The greatness of all these three songs that we just reacted was, those days not too much filtering, not too much editing used to be done with the voices, with the music. So you actually hear the real feel, the real content and the real sound of the musician as it is, as natural as possible. And the voices are amazing as they are. Wow. Loved it. Three songs that are very, very happy, cheerful, great to celebrate music. But it's a sad day when the music died.
Yeah, and fortunately all these recordings were preserved and everything is intact, so we can hear it and listen to it 60 years later, 61 years later. That itself is a phenomenal thing about music, that if it's preserved, it will entertain, please, and keep the masses interested all over the world. And I hope our newcomers joining us from all parts of Asia and Africa for this reaction, whenever you get here, enjoy this tribute as well as learn about why it is called The Day the Music Died.
Yeah.
The Day That Music Died. That's the title of this reaction video too. We'll most probably put it in the title. If not, we'll be putting it in our video throughout, apart from when the songs are playing. That's when the title of the songs will be there. In the editing, we'll try and do that. Wow. And that's about it from me. What are your final thoughts, Kirti, as a chief of Enoma and the one who takes these decisions to have these tributes and specials on our channel? What's your take, final thoughts?
When we are so deep into listening to music, when we like so much spending our time with music, it's important to have these tributes to remember these days. Not only of course, the accidents or the sad days, but also the happy days.
Yeah.
And yeah, these are milestone days, or days that people remember for a very, very long time. When I first heard Don McLean's American Pie, I was unaware of who Buddy was, what he mentioned in the song. It was the opening lines of the song, and it made me interested into what exactly he's referring to. And then a lot of people came into the comments and they mentioned about it. So I hope people do the same even now. The comment section is what enlightens most of us. Not only both of us as reactors, but also the people who visit these videos. They also get information.
And which is why we are cracking down on all comments which are irrelevant or a waste of everyone's time. And from ghost IDs, there's no way we can keep it online anymore. It's ruining the experience for all of us who really enjoy good music and who want to learn more about the world of music. So it's destroying that, and there's no way. And that's why we do these specials and we take the extra time and make the effort to sit here, record. It takes 1 to 2 hours to completely post the video online, recording, rendering and publishing, and then reading through comments another 10-15 minutes, maybe more, depending how well the video does. So it takes a lot of time. We don't want it destroyed by people who have no respect for what we are doing and for the musicians who we are reacting to. Good, honest reviews is one thing. But first, our purpose is to listen to the music, and we always do that with a lot of respect and love and admiration. Then we give our review. Obviously, if we don't like it, we say so. That's what keeps us apart from most other people on this platform, not just reactors, but everyone else who tries to lie, tries to manipulate their way to the top. It doesn't work out that way for us. Never has. We are happy with what we do, how hard we work, and the bread we win because of it. We're very grateful. That's it, I guess, for this one. Goodbye.